everything, in my opinion. Keep the positivity going, and you'll be able to do everything in your power to keep that positivity going. What the hell? Ah! I cannot get it. Okay, that stunk. Seconds later. Oh man. Alright, let's get to it. FL, hurry up just enough. Oh. Okay, my ass is. Oh. My ass is hot. Ah! What's this? Remove both sides. Fold and seize and remove the stub at performation. What the heck? What the hell? I don't know what this is mean, but I'm sorry, this stuff for a second looked like LSD. I was like, what the hell? I was like,
did you hear about that new stall with the treasures from the temple in Siwa?
From a temple? Are you
I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but okay.
Stolen from a god?
But yeah, that was so weird. I thought I found LSD in my room. I was like, what? Like,
stop right there.
Who said that? Who dared to say that? Because I'm right some here, other boy. Oh. Oh shit. Ah! My butt talk. I have my hing pad on high.
Did we find the ledger? Not yet, but it won't be long. The captain is upstairs questioning the servant.
Stupid Egyptian blackos. Then it is a marked woman.
Nice.
Loyalty to her will get them killed.
I'm just gonna sneak by. I'm not gonna kill. No! Shit! Yeah, get your ass whooped. Woo! Oh damn! Oh shit! Well, I got fucked up. Okay. Oh, I see what this is now. So you remove both side stubs first. Fold, seize, and remove the stub at performation. So it's something that I don't even know what the heck this stuff is. At first I thought it was LSD. I'm like, I don't know where this came from. I don't know where it came from. Actually, I should be opening up my phone so I can see the chat. What am I doing? Give me a sec. Let me open. Let me open up my phone. It was so funny because, like, before I started the live stream, I was watching out for it, but it's called like SpongeBob Pants. Oh my god. I died laughing at it because it was so funny. Like, it was so funny. Oh, whoops. Oh, I don't want to see the gameplay. I want to see the chat. Thank you. Okay. But yeah, it was so funny in my opinion. It was so funny. Hello, welcome first viewer to the live stream.
I should be cautious around here.
Today I'm a little bit like more happier than normally I normally am. Ah!
But it won't be long. The captain is upstairs questioning.
Especially not when you get caught. Sucker, you can't follow me. Ah! You saw how close that bow and arrow was? What the hell? Get the fuck off of me. That's not what I meant. Don't even suspect. That's what I meant. Are you kidding me? They cheated. They cheated. That's cheating. You just can't call on another person and just get me. That's cheating. I know from game logics that is cheating. Well, maybe not. I don't know. But I'm always on the other side of things. Like, am I ever gonna be able to get in? And oh yeah, I think actually. Oh yeah, I'm trying to remember something, but I keep on forgetting. Oh yeah, that's right. It was
another of Shadia's dolls. Did Hotefles make this one too?
Oh, okay. But okay, good. But yeah, basically, before I started this live stream, I was watching. Well, it's old. It's from like 6 years ago, but it's like there was only 3 episodes that ever came out for it, but it's 3 episodes of it, but it's called SpongeBob Hemp Pants. Oh my god. It's what it sounds like. It's literally SpongeBob, but his name is SpongeBob Hemp Pants, which literally he's basically the hippie version of the real SpongeBob and all that. And yes, their weed they call it seaweed, which I thought was funny because I'm like, that is the most brilliant idea. Is like, make a stoned version of SpongeBob and Patrick. Patrick is basically like, if I remember, Patrick is like a bag of weed and all that, like a little diamond bag of weed and all that. And then you have SpongeBob, which I'm honestly not for sure what he is, honestly. No, he's like a green sponge, but he's very dirty and all that. But he has like the hippie style clothes and all that, and he like the first episode was literally just them stealing a radio from, it's basically Mr. Krabs, but his name is Mr. Crack, and he is what he sounds like. He's crack cocaine and all that. And the Krusty Krab, it's called like the crack house and all that. The Krusty Crack House, that's what they called it. Yeah, oh my god, it was so funny. But they stole his radio. Krusty Crack comes out, catches them in the act, but they take off, and they use that to get a bag of seaweed and all that. Like, it was 65 clams they had to pay for a bag of like seaweed, which, if you know, you only have to pay $10 just for a gram of weed in real life, which is completely, I thought it was funny and all that. Then you have the second episode, which was them basically, well, let's see, brownies, but in his logic, they are called Malaysian fire seaweed is what the type of weed was in it. It was called Malaysian fire seaweed and all that. And basically Patrick, he eats so much of it, he ends up hallucinating, which, if you know, in real life, if you eat like a certain amount of it, it's all going to hit you at once, because it takes a few minutes, and because smoking it is different from eating it. Eating it, it takes a few minutes to digest, and that THC goes into your head and all that. But when you smoke it, it's instant. It instantly goes to the brain and all that. Basically, that's why a lot of people prefer to like smoke it sometimes or vaporize it. So, yeah, and yeah, he basically eats that much, and he ends up following a vapor version of SpongeBob, which, yes, he went trippy. Like, he went into tunnel vision, and he follows, like, he literally follows around, like, the vapor version of, like, SpongeBob, well, SpongeBong, I should say. And basically, he leaves the real SpongeBob behind in his house, and SpongeBob, he ends up, like, going in a freak out panic, and he ends up starting to eat, like, he almost, from what I saw, he ate almost, like, 15 of them brownies, and he ends up going to a psychotic episode as well, but, of course, they didn't show it until he went to go search out for his friend, and literally he went trippy, looking, and like these people had like no eyeballs and no, like they didn't have no eyeballs, like it was just a black hole, like two black holes and one big black hole for their mouth and all that. And basically he ends up going into depression. For some reason he shaves off his eyebrows and he shaves off his nipple hairs. Don't ask me. Don't even ask me, but he ends up shaving his nipple hairs and his eyebrows. And then Patrick, he comes in. He's like, "Hey, how you doing?" And it's like, then SpongeBob like freaking freaks out on him. Like, "Where the hell have you been? I've been searching all over for you," and all that. And he said, "Oh, I was following the vapor version of you, but my high, like cooled down and all that." It's like, so he knew he was high and all that, and he was following the vapor version of SpongeBob. It's like, what? Like, it, I don't know, I just found it very funny and all that, in my opinion. And then you have, thereafter, they're like, "Oh yeah, it's all cool and all that." They hug. Next thing you know, you have now Squidward. He's basically a joint. Squidward's a joint and all that. That's basically what he is. Squidward's a joint and all that, with the metal clipping pin on his nose and all that. It was so funny and all that. Like, he just, like, he was in the bathtub. Like, he was in the bathtub. He opened the curtains, like, in their house. Like, I'm sorry, but what? Like, what was he doing in their bathtub? And basically, when they saw him, he had the same thing as some other people when SpongeBob was hallucinating when he ate all them, like, Malaysian fire seaweed brownies. He had the big old two black eyes that had no eyeballs, and it had the big mouth and all that. And then you have the third episode, which is, it's called Crystal Meth for a reason. And basically, of course, like, SpongeBob and, I forgot how you pronounce Patrick's name, but basically, they both, like, watch TV. They both see that their favorite band's going to be playing at concert. They, like, you know what, we need to go get some, I think they called it sea mushrooms. I think that's what they call it. Yeah, seaweed mushrooms. I don't know why they call it seaweed mushrooms, because I prefer they're called shrooms. And they're a psychological, like, mushroom that, honestly, you need to be cautious about eating. I only recommend to eat 2 because some people go into psychotic episodes by eating that stuff. But yeah, they go to Squidwards and they try to get shrooms. I'm just gonna call it shrooms because that's basically what there are. Seaweed mushrooms. I don't know where it came from, but seed mushrooms. I think that's what they're called. But they try to get it off Squidward. He didn't have any. And then they decided to go to Crystal, which, if you were to guess who Crystal is, and there's only one more character in SpongeBob that I think we all know, a squirrel from Texas, and that's Sandy, and all that. Her name, like, Sandy's name in this series is named Crystal, and all that. And she called Crystal for a reason. Like, no, they're called like crystal meth pipes and all that. If you ever see them, they were like the skinny ones with the like mouthpiece, and they had the circular, like the cylinder like end where you would put, because there's a little hole where you can put the crystal meth in, and then you will light it with a lighter, and then you will smoke it. I'm just saying this right now as a disclaimer. I do not support use of any harder drugs and all that, or any drugs really. I do not support any of that. Really, the type of drug I only support is marijuana and all that. I don't support any other hard drugs like cocaine, LSD, shrooms. Sometimes I'm against alcohol. I'm against alcohol and all that. I don't like when people drink alcohol, but I have to get used to it. But yeah, as a disclaimer, I do not support any harder drugs, but I support marijuana. So that's just in my opinion. But yeah, basically, yeah, oh my god, it was so funny. And then when she came out of the house, like came out of her house, she was already like tripping. I mean, oh my god, she was super skinny. Let's see, her ribs were showing. She was extremely skinny. You could, and her teeth were rotten, so you could tell that she was a meth user, because if you know meth users, they are extremely odd and all that. Like their teeth are like rotten and all that. But yeah, but yeah, basically they go to a concert. She must have been high on crystal meth, I'm just saying. And then she freaks out. She pulls out her eyeballs. And then she runs away from the concert, from SpongeBob, Patrick, and Squidward and all that. They all just ran off like, see ya. Like, they all just ran off, and, yeah. And basically they definitely, yeah, she definitely was tripping. They, found her porno at the end. Like, she literally ran away and she dropped her porno, which is a VHS, on the floor of the concert, and they find it. It's like, oh yeah, we got our porno. Like, that is literally the laugh. I am not lying. I am not lying to you. That was literally the laugh. And, yeah. Basically, they were tripping pretty bad. And all that. Like, well, Crystal, which is Sandy, she was tripping really bad because she did crystal meth, which is definitely not a good substance you should not be using. Definitely not. Like, it was so funny. Oh my god, I couldn't stop laughing. Okay, with all my talk, let's just continue the gameplay. I wish Father could come home. I miss him. I want to show him my new doll, but I an idea. I heard my mother say we have to hide these scrolls for him, so I'm going to help. If I take them with me, Father won't have to worry about them, and he can come back home. Okay.
Gods. Shadia wrote this. She has the ledger. And I sent her back to her mother.
Oh shit.
I have to find Henut before the soldiers get to her. Oh,
Yes.
Shadia. What have you done, little one? You cannot play games with the crocodile. You there! Stop!
Shut up, bitch. Alright. So we gotta go find us. We gotta go back, get the little girl to get away because she took the one scroll that they were searching for, which is a dangerous game. You should know that. Don't.
Have you seen Henut? Is she here?
The soldiers just came and took her to the lighthouse. Young Shadia too. Henot argued with them, but they would not listen. Something is wrong, isn't it? This has never happened before.
Get word to Hotefres. Hurry! Damn all this! Henut and Shadia are at the lighthouse. I need to get there now! Neck! Neck!
Where are the benefits? The peace of mind?
Yeah.
It is all with the Greeks. It is not for Egyptians.
So we gotta go rescue the mother and the daughter because they were playing a very dangerous game with the crocodile man. I thought it was a good idea to take his stuff.
Boy has profaned the gods. His punishment.
And apparently it was not the smartest idea. And they're now kidnapped by the bandits. That's all. Dang, that's a very low budget lighthouse, I'm just saying.
What have we done? Gods, what have we done?
You done the evil sin, buddy. Oh damn, that was easy as hell. Why should I be worried? What the? Oh no, I can already tell that. That just happened. Whew, okay, this is gonna be bad.
Shadia. Shadia.
What the hell is she? What? What? How the heck am I supposed to know where that was? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'll try to go rescue your daughter from evil despair. Which I kind of do feel very bad for the mother because the father kind of got them into a bad situation. Which... Oh my! Calm the fuck down, my man. You freaking crashed the boat. You crashed the little boat into the friggin'... So I gotta go rescue this. So... But wait. Why is she on the water? Like, did they drown her? Oh no. Oh no. The daughter's dead. see, this is why. This is why most of the time you do not want to get into, like, certain stuff like this. Especially like drug dealing, because it could ruin your life just like that. They could just overcast a person and just kill them like that. Like, God, it's horrible. I feel so bad for the mother. I was streaming Fortnite because of...
It is over. The crocodile has won. The ledger lost. My daughter. My Shadia. He has taken everything from us.
He will pay for this. And all those who serve him.
None of that will bring Shadia back.
No. But at least you'll have the comfort of revenge. We both will.
I hope so. I will do anything I can to help you, brother.
Has he not been able to tell you anything?
Only that there were other men with the soldiers. Large, imposing warriors. One red-haired.
Bandits? Soldiers?
I believe they were gladiators. From the arena in Crocodilopolis. Seems this monster uses fighters to do his bidding.
Wow.
I will find this monster, friend. He will die.
Wow. That's horrible. Use the gladiators to do his bidding. As a coward he is. I'm sorry. Sometimes some of that stuff does tick me off because, like, so you call yourself, like, a supposedly great warrior and you're using people to do your killing, which clearly shows that you're a coward and all that, and that you are, like, just absolutely, like, just too scared to face your enemies frontwards. And all that. It's sad, I tell you. It really is. Because if the little girl didn't have to be put into such a situation like this, and she did not have to be put through the situation, but you know, it will happen. Stuff like that does happen because of the wrongdoings and a person that is trying to kill a person that is terrorizing his community, and he's trying to sacrifice himself, my bad for my grammar, for the greater good. But sometimes that greater good, trying to fight for your community, can come at a cost for your family and all that. Like me, I am against the idea of, like, fighting into, like, I'm against the idea of, like, what's the correct word for it? I am against the idea of, like getting involved in foreign affairs and that, like the war in Iraq and all that, the war in like them places and all that. I am completely against what we do, but in Afghanistan, I believe our mission was over. Our mission was complete. We killed Osama bin Laden. Like, it's been almost 7 years ago now since that ever happened, but we killed Osama bin Laden. We basically killed like the leader of Al Qaeda and all that, but we're still not out of like Afghanistan. We're fighting against people that were not involved in 9/11, which one of them are okay, no, I can't be doing that mission. Great. The accidental. Let's do that. 6,000 miles. But yeah, basically, I think our mission was over in Afghanistan. I think we have accomplished our mission. We killed Osama bin Laden like 7 years ago, and we're still in Afghanistan fighting against the Taliban, which is a group that was not heavily involved in 9/11 at all. They were not involved. I am against their ideals. I strongly am, especially the use of violence for their ideals to be accomplished. I am against that. But their belief in Sharia law, of the Muslim, like, of their Muslim, like, beliefs, I can't go against that because it's their religion and they heavily follow the Muslim, like, Quran and all that. They follow that very sacred, but they use violence to accomplish such goals. And two, they're a very major drug supplier. Because if you have been reading lately of what's going on in Afghanistan, is that they're having a massive drug problem with like basically the Taliban. They are the major supplier of opium. What they do is they actually grow opium in their country. And if you know what opium looks like, basically they're not called they're like opium plants, but they're called poppies. They're a type of plant that produces the thing that it produces the chemical that is required for opium. I think they're called like poppies. They're called poppies and all that. There. If I was to, I'm like searching it up right now just to know if that is the name of the plant, because I really don't know. But yeah, it can be used as a medicine, or it can be used for, like I said, drug problem, like for drug addicts and all that. Because poppies, they're mainly used as painkillers, but you can easily get addicted to them. That's the problem. Like you can just squirt out the juice from the poppies if you're having like severe pain, or you got like one of them actually said that, like, I don't know if it is what it is, but basically I don't know, I read something that like the Taliban, the US, they basically, what they do is, damn it, I'm trying to figure this out. Yeah, basically basically what the, god damn it, I can't remember. I'm sorry, I'm trying to remember. But basically, yeah, the U.S. forces reported that they seen like these Taliban like some of the like some of these Taliban like members or terrorists, I should call them, because that's what they are. They basically like they keep a hold of poppies just in case of any like certainties. They keep a hold of poppies just in case if a person gets shot. Like if one of the Taliban members got shot, they would have a poppy with them where they can just squeeze out the juice and they can drink that juice. And what that does is, like, you know, opium pills were used for like medication, a lot for like painkillers and all that. That was actually supposed to supplement the gunshot wound. It's supposed to like completely like make the feel of being shot go away. Like it just, like that feeling of that burning sensation and that pain you got from that gunshot wound is gone because you took a high dose of opium. And that's another problem, is that just in one poppy plant you can produce about 20, and I think if I remember, like you can create 20, like at least 20 like opium prescription pills, like oxycodone. You can create 20 of those with just one poppy, and you can make like 2 grams of heroin just with that, which is insane. Which is completely crazy in my opinion. Like, of course, I never had a family member that has struggled with drug problems, ever. Like, the only thing, like, my family deals with is cigarette addiction, so. But, yeah, basically, like, yeah, it's, like, it is seriously it is a serious plant. It is sometimes serious problems and all that, but what makes the plant illegal is when you squeeze the juice. Basically what makes it, like, when it becomes illegal, you squeeze out the juice out of the plant and you use that to, like, I forgot how it's perceived, how it's illegal. I think it's when you cut it open, you split it apart, and you start like grinding it or something like that. I think that's how it was done. I don't remember. What the hell is that? Someone's closed. But yeah, I think that's how it becomes illegal. I don't know. Like, I'll admit, like, these poppy flowers are very, like, they're very beautiful flowers. They really are beautiful flowers, but what they're used mainly for is to produce opium, which has been killing millions of people each year. You know, and literally it creates a illegal drug that we should definitely not have in our country. You know, definitely shouldn't have became a thing. But because of Vietnam, because this is where it comes to truth. Like at first, heroin, or I think it was heroin or cocaine. I think it was both heroin and cocaine. Both of them were originally actually painkillers back in the 1900s. They were actually painkillers from the 1800s to like 1925, if I remember. I necessarily don't remember, but they were painkillers for a long time until they figured out they're very addictive and a person could abuse them very badly to the point where they desire for more, you know, and they end up killing themselves because they're too hooked on the drug, you know. And yes, it's a very dangerous substance. Never ever do, like, if anyone tries to, like, say, oh, try a opium pill and all that, don't do it because more likely that doesn't have the same amount of opium in it as what they're prescribed to have. Because you have, as most of the time you have fake, sometimes you have fake opium pills where they put almost like 1,000 milligrams of opium in them. And you can easily overdose on that stuff. And then you have fentanyl, which is another extremely dangerous drug that is, they say, is 10 times more powerful than heroin itself, which is crazy to think about because, like, just taking like 2 milligrams of fentanyl could kill you, and it is crazy. But the thing that matters is how can people just be so addictive to such a drug, like, of course, like a drug like opium, and like be like, the craziest part of this is, like, if you know me, I fucking hate needles. I really do hate needles and all that. And last time I went to the doctor, I cried because I didn't wanted needles stuck in my arm. And it just, I just don't like needles. They're not pleasant. They're not cute. I hate needles and all that. So really, if you even try to get me hooked on anything that involves having a needle injecting into my arm, screw you. There's no way. Because, oh my god.
Mother sent a warrior to protect me.
Like,
a philosopher does need a god.
Like,
Hey,
I can't
not
do
your god.
like, it's horrible.
Helping your mother.
Ice killer. Wait. Come on, dude.
There! Get him! He robbed us!
You stole from them?
Defend my will.
There you go, buddy. Jesus.
I'll get him!
Hello, welcome for Spiritual Live Stream.
Fine now.
Oh, you got it. Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh bitch. Try me. Oh, I'm so close. Ah! Oh man, this dude think he can get me. No, he can't. Yeah, there we go. Alright, I got that combo in. Okay, buddy. Oh, so I just have to speak to you. That's it.
Did you leave anything else out of your adventure? Say a crate of drachmas.
You wound me, Magi. I am in search of knowledge. And a drachma or two, but never in theft.
It looks like there are no others coming, Tefibi. Return to your mother and your studies.
Come and see me any time in Alexandria, Magi. I will be a great philosopher. Just you wait.
I look forward to it, Tefibi.
What? That's it? Oh, so I didn't even have to go anywhere. Yeah, at least I'm level 21. I'm happy with that. Excuse me, sir. Is there any side missions I could do? Because I need to level up. And also, what time is it? It's almost 10:30. So I got to end this live stream in a few minutes. Because I have school tomorrow. And all that, which, like always, like... Luckily, my summer break is almost here. No, I only got April and then May, and that's it. So, thank God for that. Because I'm already sick and tired of school now, so it's time to end it. That's what it is. Can I take your thing? Of course I can't take your horse. That's why I meant to say horse, not thing. Jesus, my foot. Who's watching this live stream right now? No one? Yep, kind of figure, okay. Okay, that's cool. I know I'll have people watching it after I'm done. After I'm done live streaming, so let me quickly do the side ops mission.
But why are you on the street?
The guards discovered that I gave their food back to the people. Now they hunt me. I have a bounty on my head. Being a priest of light is a dark job in this filthy city.
I can get you out of Alexandria, priest, if you like. But I cannot keep you safe forever.
I ask too much of you, Medjay. There is a small temple north of here.
Please.
Take me in.
Yes.
Like I will be watching the roads, Medjay. We
I
must
don't know
leave
what
by
the
the
hell I
canal.
did.
There should be boats there.
I will spew arrows on any who get in our way. Be like a moon,
Okay,
priest.
let me call my camel.
Perhaps we can sneak you out.
Get
without the
on!
guards knowing.
Yeah, my boy! Get on! Okay! Alright. Oh, wait. It says follow something. Wait, I want to follow it. So I don't have to just use analyze stick the whole time. Okay, there we go. So it shall take me to... It shall take me to my mission objective.
We must move quickly.
You exit area, your mission. What? Hey! You're going the wrong way, pal. What the heck are you doing? You're going the wrong way. Now we have to go the right way, okay? Okay. Come on, buddy. Get on the board. Come on. No, don't go that way. That's not even the mission area. What the hell? This thing's trying to take me. Damn, that's a big ass. How the hell did that hippo get here? Whoa, 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 whoa! No, don't be following that trail. Oh, oh shit. My man, are you chill? Okay, you're chill. Get on the board, boy. Oh shit.
Hide, priest. I will take care of these guards.
Actually,
You call that
well,
a swing? Come at me!
that's okay. We'll fucking do this. We'll just ignore the guards and just run straight to the temple. So
Now,
that'll be easy to do. We just
What
have
will
to
you say?
just drive onto the temple. Okay, easy wizzy. Piece of cake. Man, I talked about so much. I always find something I want to ramble about and all that, and like it's so funny when I ramble about stuff because I just, oh my Jesus, because I ramble about stuff so much and all that. It's so funny. Oh damn! Really, boys? You want to go? I'll whoop your fucking ass. Ow, shit! That's a big ass dude. Damn. But he ain't no fucking match. Oh my Jesus. Jesus Christ, my man. Badass, that's what I can say. Sorry that I offended anyone, but... Yeah! Get off the horse, bitch. Yeah! Yeah! These people are no match for me. Hey, give me the horse. I'll go. Oh shit.
we must be cautious, Medjay.
Get on the fucking horse. Fucking made me shoot damn horse, you bitch. Alright.
Thanks, Serapis. What were we saying?
I wasn't saying nothing. I don't know what you're talking about. I wasn't saying nothing. I don't know what you were saying anyways. You weren't speaking loud enough for me. You know, it's like... Oh. Oh, what the hell? God damn it. He keeps on jumping off the horse. Okay, stop!
This is where you and I part, Magi. I'm a priest no longer. Lysander was my name. It will be nice to be Lysander once more, I think.
Walk in peace then, Lysander.
And you, Magi.
He's done being a priest.
Thank you.
I don't know if that's the path you want to take, though. Because, you know, it's like... If someone had Jesus on... Well... I gotta remember they don't got Jesus, so... It's different. Alright, new kid in town... That's in the fucking... Lepidese... Abandoned his ox cart outside town, but offers to fight it. So... Do I still want to try to find this temple? Because this temple's so mysterious, my bad. It's so mysterious to me because I can't find this temple. Nor I can find the place. So... damn it. I wish they would make it easier on me. Then I can fucking do it. Don't give me a brief description of where I'm supposed to... Wait. Oh, it has the thing on the right corner. Lepitos. But where's Lepitos? Like, I seriously do not see it on the map. Or is it a town? See, this is why I wish it gave me a better brief description of what this place is. Like, is it a district or a town? Like, I seriously don't get it. This is the stuff that trips me out very bad. I'm sorry, okay, Marika. Alright, I thought that's America. I was like, oh god. There's I have that in there. Oh my god. Do I really want to fight another god? Because I'm so anxious to go against another god again. I miss doing them battles like so much. Maybe I should do one. Maybe I should do a trial of gods, should I? So there's one over here. This is Anubis. This is the bitch that I just cannot defeat. So what we gotta do is we're gonna go against that. We're gonna try to go in there, high wire. I almost said something weird, but luckily I stopped. But yeah, we're going. Let me put out my candle real quick. Easier way to do this is just by doing that. And it'll just... And there's a whole bunch of smoke in there. Ah! Wasn't that much as my other candle, so... That's good, I don't have to... Okay, so I gotta deal with that smell. Alright. Because I want to take this god on. I also want to try to whip this god's ass. And what I'm going to do is, I'm actually going to try something different. Which I think you can do. I'm going to have my camel with me. What we're going to do is, we're going to be riding around in a circle around the god and shooting arrows at him. Now I think this will work. Because if I'm precise with my shots, I should be able to whoop his ass. But you see, I don't want to be having this arrow. I want to have... Oh wait, what? Yeah, then I would want to have this. This is 303 damage. What the hell do they think I am? So, alright, so I got my rapid fire bow and arrow. I've been trying to get so many new weapons and all that, and I've been trying to keep up on them too. Sounds like there's, well, it sounds, I mean, there's an enemy camp over there. I can, or are these guys just normal pedestrians? No, they're not normal pedestrians. Okay. Should I try to shoot that bird out of the sky? Damn it, I missed. I can't shoot a bird out of the sky, that's impossible. Alright, horsey. I meant, god damn it, what the fuck was I talking about? Camel! Okay, it's time to try to whoop this dude's ass again. Yeah, what's up? You remember me, right? Oh, wait. No! No! Oh, damn it. You... That hardly did nothing! Oh, yo, yo! Keep being jealous. I know you're peanut butter and jealous, but hey, come on. I'm pretty lit, though. You gotta give me some credit. So, okay, so I cannot ride my camel into this battle. Okay, so this shit actually does high damage, which is pretty good and impressive on my end. God damn it, and I'm out of ammo. Fuck me. I see that batch of ammo over there. I really need it. Because the way to win this fight is by using precise shit. Using precise shooting tactics. Oh damn, I thought you spoke on my controller, right? So I'm not for sure how necessarily long this is gonna take. Ah! Damn. Does it? I'm landing arrows on him pretty well. Damn it. Every time when his arm gets in the way, that's what gets me. Damn it, his arm again. Like, if you try to shoot him while his arm is like that, it won't go so well. I thought I died. That was your, religious talk, buddy. Oh. Damn it! Woo! Woo! Damn it! Every time! It's always the last one that gets me. Stupid. I don't know when he calls out the... Oh, come on, go suck a dick. Go suck a dick. And these enemies are... I'm on my way, bitch. Some of these enemies are fucking strong as hell, and I'm not gonna go for the fucking trouble Wait, what? Aw, come on. Dude. Yep. I just got my ass whooped. Yep, these fucking guys are impossible. Oh, come on. So I can't kill this dude unless... Okay, so I just gotta keep on running. I don't care no more. I just gotta keep on running. Keep on giving me arrows. Because at some point these guys gotta disappear, right? Like... Wait. Oh, it's his other arm? Wait, I'm starting to see. Yeah, even if I try to freaking hit. But I see where I have to shoot at because the glowing areas is where I should be shooting at. Oh fuck! Bitch came around. So wait. Oh, I could shoot at his face? Oh damn it! I didn't know you could shoot at his face. That's what I was curious about. I was like, oh, you can shoot at his face. What the hell? So wait, I can shoot at his face and all that. So that's a good thing to know. So I just not only have to shoot at the mid chest, but I can shoot. Oh fuck me! I gotta start over. Fuck, son of a bitch. Ugh. This is fucking horrible. Oh, this is fucking horrible. So, how much damage does it do on his face? It hardly does nothing. What the hell is that? That is not fucking cool. That is not fucking bullshit. Give me that shit. I don't care who the hell you are. I don't care if you're a fucking god. But you're a dickhead. That's mainly what the hell you are. You're a dickhead. Dude, your high-handed can go fucking dick. So, okay, so this dude's driving me insane at the moment. If I die one last time because of the frickin'... I wasted 10 arrows on the motherfucking arm. For the last time. If I hit his arm again, I am gonna be so pissed. I'm gonna be so pissed. You're not even, your voice ain't even moving with your mouth. Which is sad, in my opinion. I swear to God. Your motherfucking dog can go suck a dick. What? I wish I knew what the hell he was saying. I wish I would. Should I put a translation for shit? Maybe I could put subtitles. How about that? Put some subtitles. Subtitles. Subtitles, please. Subtitles background. Maybe I'll actually understand what the heck he's saying. Dude. Oh, I don't got no fucking arrows. Just fucking great. You high-handers can go suck a dick and can scooch along. I really need some ammo. I am dying because... Oh I just saw on my phone that I ended up running. Dude, you ain't hardcore shit. Dude, for the fucking last time. Your high hand is because like a dick. I do, for real. God fucking damn it, you bitch. You trapped me in there. I just got to use my fucking bow and arrow. And my fucking bow and arrow ain't doing shit for me. Fucking damn it, son of a bitch. Yeah, my bow and arrow ain't doing shit. Okay, just run. I just like, okay, I'll keep my defensive going. Defeating Anubis is the worst pain in the ass experience. I'd rather do the friggin' third person. Screw this one. Dude, like, for real, what other spot of you is clear? I like how he tries to do that to me. There has to be some other spot on his body that is free for me to hit. I don't mean that. Oh, so if I keep on hitting those guys, it'll actually hurt his health. Oh, I see you. Dude. Fucking guys are annoying as hell. I fucking died. I'm done. Oh wow. I'm absolutely pissed. I am absolutely pissed. Oh my god. No. No. I can't do this again. No. 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 Hell to the no. Like, I do not have any other stuff that would promisely help me so much. I do not have anything else. The rest of my stuff is like I can't do it. I just can't do it. Oh, hello, welcome Kari to live stream. Oh, you just missed it. You just missed it. I had the absolute worst boss fight I had to do. I had to fight against Mr. Bitch-ass McGee, Anubis, and all that. I can't do it. Like, the dude is just... I'll admit, he hardcore. Because there's no way I can beat his ass. Because he is beyond my expectations. He is beyond what I can fight against. Like, fighting against a god is not what a mortal should be doing. Like, a mortal should be a person that just, you know, does fun things in life and just chills. Not going and getting their ass whooped by a god. Because that is absolute murder for my ass. Like, no, I can't do it. There's no way I can fight against a god. That dude's too much. He is just way too much. And oh my god, you two absolutely did forgot. Wait, oh, I could follow a road. Damn it! Okay. But yeah, you absolutely missed what I was like talking about Yeah, I was talking about the anime series I just watched before I started this live stream. Actually, I can just do a summary on it, but basically, I watched this anime series. It's like a fan-made SpongeBob SquarePants series and all that. There was only 3 episodes that ever came out, but they're so funny as hell. I recommend checking them out and all that. They're pretty funny. It is called SpongeBob Hemp Pants. And yes, it's what it sounds like and all that. Basically, it's literally a fan-made SpongeBob, basically that it's like the stoner version of SpongeBob, basically. In this one, he's like a green sponge and all that, and he has the hippie clothes, and he always has the pink eyes and all that, because of course he's SpongeBob Hemp Pants. Like, who would ever not know what that even means? But yeah, the first episode, I'll tell a little bit about like the episodes and all that, because there's only 3 episodes that you can watch of it. Because dude, they did for some reason stop making them. They were so good. They were so awesome. I remember when I was a little kid, like it was like 9 years ago since they ever came out, but I watched them a lot. It was so awesome. I loved it. It was a funny show to me, but basically, first episode, they basically introduce you to SpongeBob Hemp Pants. They're basically playing video games together. They decide, you know what I'm thinking? Like, of course, they're gonna roll up a big joint and all that. Which, what ends up happening is that they end up discovering, oh, like, they start, like, freaking out when they figure out that they're out seaweed. That's what weed is called. That's what weed is called in SpongeBob Hemp Pants. They call it seaweed and all that, which I thought was really funny and all that. But, yeah, they freak out, decide to go over to Squidward's, which Squidward, in this one, he's basically a joint with a flat pin, like with a flat pin. I can't necessarily remember what it's called, but it's pretty funny and all that. But yeah, they go over. They want premium like seaweed, like I don't know how many grams though, but they ask for a bag of seaweed, 65 clam shells, which I'm like, that sounds like that is a little bit overpriced from where you would pay for weed pay for weed these days, like a gram, $10. Seaweed in their world, 65 clamshells. What? I'm sorry, that sounds a little bit too much. Like, that's like beyond like how much you would pay, unless you're paying for the most expensive like marijuana strain, which that is called Colombian Gold. It is a very beautiful strain. Very, very beautiful strain. But yes, they don't have the money. They cry. Squidward tells them, then sell your asses on the streets if you don't got no money. So, yeah. They go to the Krusty Krab, which in this, I'm going to tell you right now, it's called Krusty Crack House. And Mr. Krabs, like, when they try to bust into Mr. Krabs, like, they try to bust into his car, they steal it. They steal his radio for some reason, and, like, it's a jacked up radio. I don't even know why they would even trade that in just for a bag of weed. That's just stupid to me, but yeah. Mr. Krab comes out, which, I'll tell you right now, Mr. Krabs, he is Mr. Crack. And yes, he is a brick. He's basically a gram of crack cocaine. So, I'm just saying that. They run off. They traded in for the premium bag of weed. Mr. Crack comes in, runs into Squidward's house, and he friggin' just takes back his like radio. It's like, yeah, try to do that again, sucker. Like, yeah, he wasn't happy that someone stole his radio, which I don't think I would go to that extent of trying to get my radio back, but yep. So they did that, and of course they smoked it all. Like, I don't even know how long it took them to smoke it. Like, of course they smoked it all. The police comes up and they're just too high, just laughing their heads off, not even caring. That's episode 1. Episode 2, I'm not for sure the name of the episode 2, but basically Patrick, which I don't know how to pronounce his name, Patrick, he brings these brownies, which they are called, like, they're called Malaysian fire seaweed brownies and all that. And that's supposedly their seaweed strain that they had in it. They grab that. Well, he brings it, and once he first shows it to him, he eats about 15 to almost 20 of them brownies. And if you know, well, you probably don't know, but in experience and all that, brownies, like edibles, definitely mixed with marijuana and all that, when, like, eating 20 of those would, like, I'm just saying, it takes a few minutes for edibles to kick in, especially the THC and, like, edibles and all that. Basically, when you eat edibles, it's not like smoking marijuana. When you eat edibles, it takes a few minutes for the THC to actually reach to the brain, because, of course, it has to, like, of course, your stomach acid has to, like, dissolve it and all that, and then that high comes into your head and all that. Eating 20 of them brownies, and you wait a few minutes, all them brownies and all of that high that you just ate is all going to hit you at once, and sometimes it'll end up with the person hallucinating, or they'll just pass out sleeping, because it just depends and all that. So yeah, he eats it. He starts tripping and all that. He ends up like freaking out because he starts seeing like tunnel vision, which is a thing that you get when you smoke marijuana and all that. He ends up getting that, and then when SpongeBob walked away, it left the vapor version of him. You know, it left the vapor version of SpongeBob. Patrick SpongeBong, excuse me. But yes, he follows the vapor version out to the bikini bottom, and SpongeBob comes in. He sees that his friend's gone. He starts freaking out, like doing his creepy laugh. Like, I'm not even gonna tell you what the laugh sounds like, but if you ever watch it, it's pretty funny. You know, like, he freaks out. He eats 20 of the Malaysian fire brownies for some reason. He just eats it all. He like chugs it down. It's like, after him eating that much and you freaking out and eating that much, that's kind of funny. But yeah, they, like, Patrick and the vapor version, they just feeling like, if you have like depressive feelings and all that, and you have a very sad emotional feeling and all that, when he ate the edibles, it made him have a very mellow, like, it made him have a very sad, like, theme around his surroundings. Like, all he just saw was like these people that literally had no eyeballs. They just had these two big like eye holes, and have a mouth that didn't have any teeth or a tongue in it. It was just black and all that. Like, it was a creepy sight, but that's that's what edibles can do to you, but if you don't eat as much, then you don't have to worry about such a thing. You will have to eat like 28 grams of like the brownies just to go on a trip like that, which you do not, because sometimes you can get depression from that, and it is not pretty and all that. But yeah, like SpongeBob, he just goes depressed and all that. He just goes back home and he's wrapped up in the towel and all that. He just goes to the bathroom. For some reason, I don't know why, but he shaves off both of his eyebrows and shaves off the hairs around his nipples. I'm like, I'm sorry, it's so funny, just like now, just like talking about it now. Like, I already did talk about it in this live stream, but I thought I would talk about it again before I leave and all that, before I end the live stream and all that. But yeah, like, yeah, just and then Patrick walks in and he's like, ooh, and like friggin' like SpongeBob ends up freaking out, like, where the hell have you been? I've been looking all over for you. And he's like, oh yeah, I followed the vapor version of you, and my high wore off. So clearly he knew that he was extremely high, and he knew that the version of SpongeBob he was following was a vapor version, which I'm like, oh my god, like, I didn't get it, but after that, they're just all happy again. And then, for some reason, Squidward, I don't know how he got in the bathtub, but he's like in the bathtub, he opens the curtain, and like he opens up the curtain and says something, but I don't remember what it was, but, and he has the same thing as, like, I described as them people with the big eyeballs, with like them big eye holes and the big mouth hole and all that. Basically, I would be a little bit suspicious because he opened up the curtain to the bathtub. Like, he was in the bathtub and he opened up the curtain. I would be like, how in the hell did you get in here? Like, I would start freaking out. I'd be like, get the hell out of my house. You were stalking me the whole time. You were in the bathtub. You opened up the curtain, like, as a normal person. And, like, I don't get it. I still wonder how in the hell Squidward got in that bathtub. But yeah, that was episode 2, which you should definitely watch it. It's, oh my god, it's so funny. But then you have episode 3, which was the last episode they ever did. They didn't do any more episodes after that. It was now just like episode 3 and all that. This one is called Crystal Meth. And as I go on, you'll understand why it's called Crystal Meth and all that. Basically, SpongeBob and Patrick, I think his name was Hash Mix. Like, yeah, it was Hash Mix. I don't get it, because as I see, he's a bag of weed. He is not a Hash Mix. Like, that's what his name is. It's Hash Mix. That's Patrick's name, Hash Mix. Which I'm like, wait, what? Like, I don't know. I just got very confused on the name and all that when I first heard them, like, Hash Mix. That don't make no sense at all, but yeah. Like, SpongeBob and Hash Mix, I gotta get used to saying that. They're watching TV together, of course, sipping on, like, pop and all that. They see that their favorite band that is supposedly from Chi Chong and all that, I don't know, but they're like fish and all that, so I don't know. But yeah, they're like, you know, when we're going to go to this concert, we're just going to go ahead and buy some seaweed mushrooms. That's what really got me, like, seaweed mushrooms. Like, if you don't know your knowledge of, like, drugs and all that, like, I watch Drugs Inc., so I completely know a lot about this stuff, but in real life, there's no such thing called weed mushrooms. They're called shrooms and all that, and they're like a psychological, like mushrooms and all that, that if you eat too much of them, you'll have a psychotic episode, which I definitely do not support such a thing that makes a person go crazy. Then, well, you too have like synthetic marijuana, and you have marijuana that is laced with other drugs like MDMA, cocaine, heroin, all that. That's the only bad thing about marijuana these days, is it's laced. Like, some marijuanas that people get is laced, and you have other type of marijuanas like synthetic marijuana that is fake marijuana that you should not do, definitely should not do. But yeah, like, so literally, wait, I'm trying to recatch where I was like at. So yeah, they went to Squidward. Well, I think, yeah, that's his name. I don't care what his like name in SpongeBob SquarePants is called, but yeah, they go to the Squidward and all that. They try to ask him for some seaweed mushrooms, and he doesn't have any. So then the Squidward, like, well, of course, as you know, SpongeBob and Hash Mix, they're gonna freak out and all that. Like, every time they'll freak out when, like, Squidward doesn't have, like, their certain drug they want. So he then comes up with the idea of going to crystals. And it's pretty easy to know who Crystal is and all that, because there's only one character that is from the states of America, from Texas, which is Sandy Cheeks. Yes, her name in this is Crystal and all that. And when they go to her house, I was like laughing so hard, because her house, if you have ever seen like them, like, if you ever seen like crystal meth like pipes before, they're like the skinny, like they have the skinny mouthpiece and all that, and then they have the cylinder with the little hole up top where you put the crystal meth in and you light it up and all that. That I learned from Drugs Inc. and all that. That I learned from Drugs Inc. and all that. And I do not support any harder drugs, like, of course, like I said, cocaine, heroin, opium, LSD, shrooms. I do not support any of that, but I do support marijuana. That's just my belief and all that. Which, really, these days, marijuana is just becoming dangerous, because, of course, you just can't, like, think, oh, I'm just going to get, like, regular marijuana off the streets, you know? Like, no, that's not the case, because people like to lace it, and when people lace it and all that, they become addicted to marijuana. That's how a lot of people become addicted to marijuana, is when it's laced with cocaine, heroin, or certain stuff like that. That's how a lot of people become addicted to marijuana, is if it's laced or it's synthetic, which other known as on the streets K2, which I don't know where they came up with K2, don't ask me. But that's synthetic marijuana that used to be available in the legal market, but they now made it illegal because they figured out that it was killing people like crazy, and a lot of people had to get lung transplants because of it, because it's just grass sprayed with chemicals. So it's pretty dangerous. So don't ever do synthetic marijuana. Ever. That's why I would say just legalize it, because you won't have these problems with lace stuff and people getting addicted to the drug and all that. That's just me and all that. But yes, I almost got carried away for a second. But yes, they go to Crystal's house. She's already, like, I could already tell she was already doing crystal meth, because she was like tripping, like she was hallucinating stuff, and just seeing like the real version of what they would look like in real life and all that. And like she had the rotten teeth, she had the, like, I mean, her, oh my god, she looked horrible. I mean, she was super skinny and her ribs were showing. So that's what you expect from a meth user in real life. That is actually how it is with like meth users. They become extremely skinny and they have rotten teeth, just like, of course, Crystal did. They got her to go, well, no, they actually got her to make the deal and actually give Sponge Bong and Hash Mix the shrooms they were asking for. I'm just calling them shrooms. I'm not calling them seaweed mushrooms. It's just absolutely stupid. But yeah, she gives them the drugs. They go to the concert to get high, of course, because, you know, if it's a Cheech Chong thing and all that, you gotta get high, you know what I mean? Like, it just makes a lot of sense in a way. But yeah, she's still tripping on crystal meth and all that. She ends up freaking out to the point where, like, she ends up, I don't know how, but she ends up busting for her, like, because she still had the glass thing on, like the oxygen thing on her head, but she didn't have the suit on. She just only had this, like, she only had this coffee thing on her head and all that. She busts through it, pulls out her eyes. She runs away and all that from like SpongeBob and Hash Mix and Squidward and all that. They all run away from them and all that. Well, she runs away from them and all that. And then, oh my god, I'm trying to remember. And then they retrieved a VHS which ended up being Crystal's porno. I don't know, but yeah, they literally retrieved their porno and all that, and then they just ate all of their shrooms, and that was the end of the episode and all that. So yeah, really, that's like a little insight of like SpongeBob Hemp Pants and all that. And I do recommend actually watching it. It's so funny and all that. It's so absolutely funny. I think you would enjoy it and all that. I think you would and all that. So, because it's almost my bedtime, I just go leave it on like the pause screen and all that. So if anyone in this live stream, like if there's anyone else watching this live stream, like if and all that, I'll be extremely glad to answer questions from my subscribers and some of my friends that I know. As if you want to know a little bit more of me, of course not my personal life, but a little bit more about me, you can proudly ask me and all that. I just actually realized something, that you can actually get a PlayStation camera and all that. Like, you can actually get a camera and like it's like a face cam and all that. And it can just like record, like you can also record your face while you're like, damn it. I'm sorry. While you're like playing like PlayStation, like it's like a webcam. It's pretty cool. Like you can just get like a PlayStation webcam, and you can like do a live stream with your face showing and all that. I was thinking about doing that. I was thinking about getting that and all that, but I decided, you know, really all you guys just have to see is just the gameplay screen. I don't think anyone wants to see my ugly face of mine, so yeah. Especially this fox being very stinky right now because I didn't have no time this morning to take a shower and all that. Like, I mean, I only have 5 minutes to get ready for the bus and all that, and the bus was coming in 5 minutes. Like, there was no time. I just quickly put on my clothes. I wasn't able to brush my teeth. I wasn't able to put on deodorant because I was on such a short time. I just put on my shoes, put on my socks, put on my pants, put on my shirt, put on my jackets, and grab my Chromebook and grab my headphones and my 2 phones. Oh my god, it was insane. I was in the rush of my life this morning. I was like rushing. I was like rushing so much today. So let me check the comments, see if there was any questions that you guys asked me. Okay. So alright. Well, Ashley, how many people are watching this live stream right now? Let me check. Oh, it's only my friend of mine watching. Okay. That was only my friend of mine watching. Alright. So I got 4 more minutes to get some questions from some other people. If any other people join, they can quickly ask me before I have to end this live stream. So hopefully that is the case, as I love to answer questions from subscribers and friends and viewers too that are new. I like to answer a lot of questions, and of course questions that aren't like personal or anything like that, like maybe my favorite furry YouTubers or just my favorite YouTubers in general. So I'm so glad I only got like this month and next month of school, because I don't know, I'm getting to the point where I'm sick and tired of school a lot. So, but it should go by very fast now, because I honestly only got 7 weeks left of school. That's it. 7 weeks left, and then I'm done for 3 months and all that. And then after that, I can start like resting up. Which of course I'm not very well. I am a productive person when it comes to summer, because I like to do a lot of things during summer. I like to walk around and enjoy my days outside for a bit, then just come back in here and come back in my room and probably do some live streams. Which too, I am going to try to get my driver's license this summer. That is a goal for me, is to get my driver's license this summer as pretty much as possible and all that. Try to get my driver's license and all that, because hey, I need my driver's license and all that. So yeah, I have that to do this summer. And after I get my driver's license, I'll be able to find a job and probably get paid, like start working early at a young age, so I can save up money and possibly get a fursuit and all that. But of course, the fursuit maker I want to get my fursuit made at, yeah, they're a little bit pricey. They're like like it's Autumn Fallings. I changed my fursuit maker. I want to get Bolt made by is Autumn Fallings, because I think Autumn Fallings is extremely, like, they're extremely good and all that, and I think they would have the potential of making making Bolt into a fursuit. And it's gonna be digigrade, of course, because I love the digigrade. I love them legs and all that. Them very thick legs. But yeah, basically, I changed my fursuit maker. I want to get my fursuit made by is Autumn Fallings, and their starting price is $8,000 and all that. So I'm definitely going to be saving a lot of money and start working. And if I have to, I'll work overtime just to get to that money quick as possible. Which I know I'm not going to be paid as much as being a miner. So, of course, it'll be extremely different, but it'll be okay. And all that. It'll be a-okay and all that. So, alright, so I didn't got any questions and all that, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this live stream because I ended up realizing that there's only my friend is only watching, so I don't have anyone else viewing at the moment. Because, which, of course, I'm sorry to my friend that basically I didn't do a live stream for long, but of course I have school, so it's extremely busy, so my apologies, Kyrie, to that. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and live stream. I hope you all really did enjoy this live stream and all that, and if you did, please drop a like and subscribe for more live streams if you really did enjoy this one and you like my content. I do and all that. So I hope you all have a really good night and all that. Like, you guys are everything to me. I love you all, and I'll see you all in the next live stream. Bye bye.